But for the moment, let's go to the phone now with the Fort Bend County Office of Emergency Management, is it?
Yes.
Okay, so
Alan Spears.
Oh, Alan is there.
Yes, Alan Spears with us on the line there. And Fort Bend County has upgraded voluntary evacuation to a mandatory evacuation along the Barker Reservoir. Alan, tell us the situation there right now with this upgrade in the evacuation.
Well, what happened is we initially ordered a voluntary evacuation, and a lot of people did heed that warning and did leave. But it's getting to the point now that, you know, people saw that the sun is shining and all that, and they're thinking that they can get back in their homes, and we still have a lot of flooded homes back there. So in order to prevent people from, you know, going back to their homes, we just had to go ahead and make that mandatory because it's just not safe to go back there yet.
So this is just a reminder that it's not over, and also we're looking at all of the subdivisions that you're saying should evacuate. You also don't want people to leave in the middle of the night unless it's life-threatening, correct?
Exactly.
And how many people do you think are still in these subdivisions?
Honestly, I don't know. I know that DPS, the sheriff's office, and the Texas Task Force 1 people have been up there and advising people that they need to leave. But so I honestly can't say.
Alan, are there some of these communities that are far worse than others? Into our newsroom today, we had video of Canyon Gate there, right along Mason Road, I think just north of the West Park Tollway. The video we saw was basically a boat passing by the entrance of that neighborhood there and the apartments just to the north of it. Do other communities look very much like that one? And which ones are seeing the most flooding and high water at this point?
Well, and we do know that the Canyon Gate area right there on the Barker Reservoir would be the first to be inundated in a catastrophic event such as we've had. But that whole area, the Canyon Gate area, and those that were listed in the mandatory evacuation, they're all certainly threatened.
And do they all already have water? Floodwaters there?
They all don't have water in their homes yet, but that is still a possibility.
Alan, where should people go who evacuate from these subdivisions? Is there a shelter nearby?
We do have shelters nearby. I've got a large list, and what we would do is, if people want to get out, you know, we can. All they've got to do is call, and we will get them out, and we will have buses staged up there, and we will go to the closest available shelters that are open up there.
You said call. Call who?
Call our office, 281-342-6185. And if they need to get out of their subdivision, we'll make arrangements to get them out, either by boat or by high-wheel vehicle. And we'll take them out to an area, put them on a bus, and go ahead and get them to a shelter.
All right, Alan, while we have you on the phone, let's talk about other areas of concern in Fort Bend County. I know we've been watching the situation along the Brazos River down in Sienna Plantation. What's going on there? That area is still under mandatory evacuation, and I think some people were thinking, oh, things are improving because they're not seeing the street flooding, but the river is still of concern, correct?
That is correct. The initial street flooding that they saw down in Sienna was from the large amount of rain that we got, and you know that did collect inside the levee, but the levee district was able to pump that out exactly the way it's designed, and that's why they saw the lowering of the water in the street. But the Brazos River is still on the outside of that levee, and it still hasn't crested yet. So, yeah, we've still got river issues down there. And so, you know, at the level that we're predicting, we just can't say what is going to happen down there. We're not concerned about the levee structure itself. All the levees are doing what they're supposed to do, and they're all, you know, working well. But just like all the levees that we've told, the Brazos River hasn't crested yet. It's getting to a level that nobody has seen. So, you know, we can't let people back in there yet because we just don't know what's going to happen.
It's
Alan,
a safety issue.
I'm sorry, Mia.
You're
The
fine.
Brazos is expected to crest when? Do you know?
Oh gosh, I was just pulling that up.
I believe it's today.
It's tonight.
It's right. It's later today.
Like
Perhaps
Thursday.
around 6 p.m. Well, today is Thursday,
Yeah.
so perhaps around 6 p.m. if my memory serves me right. But we'll double check that information and confirm there.